3 actions, 1 reaction, no movement phase, no bonus action confusion. Pathfinder 2e's action economy is slick, flexible, and more than anything, transformative. But here's the thing, the 3 action system doesn't just change how you play your turn, it fundamentally changes how you build your character. Welcome to Ctrl+Alt+Build, where we control the dice, alt the meta, and build the legend. I'm Nicholas, your virtual GM. In today's video, we're breaking down how Pathfinder 2e's action economy rewards smart character creation, and how you can build a character that thrives with every tick of the initiative tracker. What is the 3 action economy? Pathfinder 2e simplifies your turn into 3 simple actions. Want to move 3 times? Go ahead. Want to strike, then cast a spell, then interact with an object? You can do that too. This opens up a level of tactical flexibility that most other systems can't match. And with the game's clean iconography and consistent action language, it becomes second nature pretty quickly. Reactions add another layer, giving characters a way to impact the game even outside of their turn, whether that's blocking attacks with a shield or triggering an ability when an enemy slips up. So why does this matter even before you roll your stats or pick your ancestry? Because the flow of your turn, how well you can use those 3 actions, defines your effectiveness. Great character builds don't just ask, what can I do? They ask, what can I do with 3 actions every turn? Let's break it down. Some classes, like monks or rangers, are built around efficiency. They get more out of each action. Flurry of Blows turns 1 action into 2 strikes. Twin Takedown is the same idea. These classes reward tight, action-packed turns. When building them, you want to stack feats and options that don't waste time. You want every action to hit like a combo piece. Casters in Pathfinder 2e are often balancing spell durations, sustaining actions, and battlefield control. Picking up a 1-action buff like Courageous Anthem or Shield lets you weave power into turns where you can't afford to drop a full 3-action spell. Building a caster is about having options for every action that count, not just dropping fireballs. And don't forget your reaction. Some of the strongest defensive and support tools in the game live here. When building a martial character, look at the class features and feats that unlock powerful reactions. Having nothing to do outside of your turn? That's just dead potential. Building for 3 action turns. 3 actions of impact. This is the gold standard. A turn where every action does something meaningful. Let's look at the Ulfengard Ranger build from earlier as an example. Action 1, Hunt Prey. Action 2, Command Animal Companion. Action 3, Strike with an Axe. That's a ranger with skill check increasing bonuses, condition applying companion, off guard when they're flanking with the ranger, and damage output. Action budgeting. Some builds cost actions. Gunslingers reload, summoners interact with their eidolons, wizards sustain spells. When building one of these characters, you need to plan your baseline turn. Can you move and still attack? Do you have enough 1-action filler actions to stay effective? Synergy chaining. Some builds thrive when each action feeds the next. Let's take a look at one of my players' current characters for an example. This is Slaz Quickshift, a level 5 goblin swashbuckler. One of the key aspects to a swashbuckler is panache. Panache allows them to use their core class actions called Confident Finisher. Slaz's Confident Finisher currently deals 3d6 plus 3 pierce damage on a strike. That's a significant chunk of damage, so it's important for Slaz to be able to gain panache. So, what synergy choices has he made to be able to reliably get panache? First, he selected the Braggart Swashbuckler style that provided him with training and intimidation, which granted him access to the Demoralize action, which, if successful, now provides him with panache. He paired that with the Intimidating Glare skill feat at level 2 to ensure language barriers weren't going to be a problem. But he wanted another option. So, at level 2, he took the class feat After You, which lets him forego rolling initiative to start at the bottom of the turn order, but he automatically gains panache. He now has 2 means of gaining panache, one in combat and one at the start. But that wasn't enough either. At level 4, he took Tumble Behind, One of the default ways of gaining panache is through the tumble through action, which grants panache on a successful attempt. Tumble behind applies off guard to a creature you successfully tumbled through until the end of the turn. This provides 3 solid ways to gain panache, reactivate panache, and apply different negative conditions to his foes. These builds depend on smart feat choices that create momentum, but they are some of the most satisfying to play. Some pitfalls to avoid. If you've ever ended your turn thinking, well, I guess I'll just move again, this part's for you. Pitfall number 1. Only building around 2 action activities. Many spells and attacks cost 2 actions. If that's all you plan for, you're wasting a third of your turn. Pitfall number 2. No reactions. Some classes, like Fighter, Champion, and Thaumaturge, shine with reactions. Don't skip them. It's like giving up a whole extra move. Pitfall number 3. Sustain heavy builds without backup. If you build around illusions, summons, or persistent buffs, plan for sustain actions. Then you get to figure out what to do with your other 2. Pathfinder 2e's 3-action economy rewards creativity and clarity. It asks you to imagine, what does my best turn look like? Then it gives you the tools to build towards that moment. So when you're staring down a new character sheet, don't just build for power. Build for rhythm. Build for synergy. Build for turns that feel great from the first action to the last. What's your favorite 3-action combo? Got a character that flows like clockwork? Drop it in the comments below. I might just build around it in a future episode. And if you want to see what I believe makes a great Pathfinder 2e character, click that video right over there. Until next time, control the dice, alt the meta, build the legend. I've been Nicholas, your virtual GM. Thanks for watching.